Today you are joining me in this unboxing of my brand new Carolina boots. Now, I've had many boots in my life. I've had Red Wings, I've had Danner boots, I've had Wolverines, and I've had Carolinas. This here is my Atrox knife. I've done a review on it. It's look at how it just cuts that like butter, whoosh, like nothing. It's an amazing chopper as well. If you haven't seen my review on that, go and check that out. Put it away now. These are my wife's Timberlands that we're looking at. I bought her these because they went on sale. And you know, she's got a lot of use out of these boots. There's a little Timberland logo. You can see that we've taken it on hikes. She's taken it camping. It's pretty chewed up. It's been through its paces. And it lasted a while, but it really is just kind of a fashion boot. It's not really meant for all of that. And so it started leaking through the front finally. So I knew I had to get her a boot, but I didn't want to get her a cheap one. And she obviously doesn't need one that's as heavy duty as my steel toe, which is what I use for work. Let me move this knife over. There we go. I have this steel toe that I use for work, and they're both 10 inches up. So this time with my new boot, I decided, you know, I'm not going to get a logger, a 10-inch logger, because it was a little bit too high sometimes. But this boot's still actually in good condition. If I clean it up, I'm still going to use this boot. And I've had it for about 2 years now, and with daily use, I use it every single day for work, and it still is holding up. Yeah, it's worn out on the bottom and stuff, but it's still usable. But I do need to get a new pair of boots for work because I need to make sure that I'm protecting my feet. Your feet are your most important thing. Well, I don't know about most important, but very important. You can't work if you can't walk. So you need to make sure that you got some comfortable boots on. So we're almost to why you guys got here. But before I show you guys the boots, I need to prove to you that Carolinas, in my opinion, are one of, I'm not saying the best, but you get the most bang for your boot. Because for one pair of Danners, you're going to pay about $240, $250 for the criteria that I'm looking for. See, mine are $140 for the steel toe, thick rubber, insulated. Those are the criteria that I'm looking for my boot. And here we have the receipt for the women's Elm dark brown, which were $118. So both of the boots together cost $260, whereas one pair of Danner boots is going to cost you $240. So, you know, not that Danner is a bad boot. I just think it's a little bit overpriced because there's a threshold that you reach. I mean, look at the stitching on there. You've got triple stitching on the areas around the boot, and then you've got Thinsulate, which keeps your foot warm when it's cold, and then you have the steel toe. Now, very important for my boots are the soles. I do not like those cheap foam soles, which is why in some reviews they never even mention what type of material the soles are. These are a thick rubber sole. Look, you can see the little imprints that they put into the leather. Looks really nice. Looks super clean. And they say waterproof right there. I have no reason to doubt that they're not waterproof because I've had a pair in the past and these are still waterproof. So like I said, that threshold, you reach a threshold of quality, and this is just very high quality. If you put it up to the Red Wings after a year of use and the Red Wings after a year of use, because the logos are going to be so blended in and worn out, you're not even going to be able to tell the difference between the two boots. And that's my opinion, of course, but I have had multiple boots, again, like I said. Now, these boots look very reminiscent to my logger boots. The only difference is that this does not have the 400 grams of Thinsulate because my wife does not want thick boots as thick as I do. I do like the thick padding. She doesn't like that. Also, this is only either 6 or 8 inches. I'm not sure. I'll check. But it also does not have the steel toe like my logger boot. But as you can see, the heel is much more well constructed, and this is a solid rubber as opposed to the Timberlands that she had, which are all floppy because the leather was kind of, I'm not even sure if the Timberlands were real leather on the ankle support, but these ones are, and I'm digging that red color for sure. Here's the info on my boot, which is the CA8588. And then this one is my wife's, which is the CA421. This is what it looks like on her feet. And to the guys who are strapped for cash, if you can figure out how to convert woman sizes to men's sizes, no one's really going to know that you got the woman's boot, because it looks almost exactly like my logger boot. The only thing is you can't have super wide feet because they are slightly narrower. Now these are, on the left is my old logger boot, and on the right is my new boot. I'll point it out to you right now. That's the old one, and that's the new one. And man, that color looks so nice. In fact, my boots actually used to be that color, but look at them now. That's why I went with that off brown, because look how dirty they got. I mean, I can clean them up, and I should have done that for the video, but I just wanted you to see how much I use my boots. And look how clean those look. Look how nice those look. And those ones were only, I think, $119. That's pretty inexpensive for what you are getting. Yes, there are cheaper boots, but I mean, you're still going to spend 70, 80 bucks at Target or Walmart or wherever. You might as well spend a little bit extra. Oh, look, those are her fuzzy slippers right there. Those are what she uses around the house. We're going to take these out for a walk, and we'll show you guys that. But let's get her foot up here, get a little close up.
I do really like the color, and they are fairly comfortable. I would prefer them a little taller just because I like my boots tall, but I think they're really cute.
Cute. You hear that, guys? Cute. All right, time to check these boots out. Let's go for a walk. Now you guys get to see the rugged terrain where I live. I do live in a desert, and so plenty of weeds, dirt, rocks, you name it. This is the type of terrain I work in. Check out my condor kukri. Gotta flex a little bit, make sure you guys saw that. All right, now we made it to some asphalt. Oh, gotta show the kukri again. I probably forgot that I already flashed it to you guys, but there you got to see it twice. So we're walking. This is probably about 2 miles that we're just gonna walk around, all around where we live at, just to kind of break them in. We're gonna do this every day for a week, most likely. Maybe a couple of weeks, because she's not used to the hard leather. She's used to getting, you know, some cheaper boots, and these are a little bit higher end, which means that it takes a little bit longer to break that leather in. But again, you guys can see the type of environment that we live in. She's stomping just in case she's got to like kill a rat, kick a coyote in the face.
It's like furry on the inside.
Never know what you got to stomp with these boots. You know, people always question why I have these huge boots. Well, you literally never know if you're gonna come across a snake, a rabid squirrel, you name it. Feral cats out there, coyotes, bobcats. Those are pretty rare, but you know, you still get them. Anyway, I do approve of these boots. We're gonna head back home and wrap this up, but I'll probably do a follow-up with you guys. Give it a like if you enjoyed my review.